Hey guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Rogue Galaxy. Last time we made our way through rank D, and this time we're on to rank C. Now at the end of the last episode, I said that I was going to do my actual, basically level grinding in this by going up to rank 4 or round 4 and then quitting out. But I then realized that that would make me higher level when I get in here, and I want to demonstrate things that are a little more challenging, even if they haven't been very challenging so far. And what I'll also be able to do by showing the earlier ones is not only will it be more challenging, but it'll be a lot closer to what we're going to eventually encounter when we get to later levels. So, again, same basic setup. King number 1. One of my fairies on 2 and 4. Crescent beetle in the middle. It's all the same basic strategy, but now the bugs should be pretty much caught up to our level, because we haven't, we've been doing one level, mini level grind per, and so the bugs that we're fighting here are pretty much right on our level. And if you look at their strength stat, pretty much all of them are basically on our level. If not, if they're not quite there, they're very close. Some of them are even better than our bugs. So as you can see, once we've gotten up to rank C here, we're gonna fight a lot more challenging opponents. So I wanted to show all of this off. So let's get right to her. We'll use the same strategies before. Even with the enemy bugs on very similar levels, we are going to find that we end up outdoing them just because they have terrible strategy. And sometimes they don't even bother to move at all for some reason. So let's move you here. You can finish off that one. You probably won't survive another hit, but let's finish off that one. Let's try and drag attention away from the bug that's almost dead by putting another target in the same area. Whether that will help, I don't know. It didn't help, but you missed. The miss rate is pretty high. Let's move you down to here. Have you attack that one. Want you to move up here. We'll attack this guy. Probably won't finish him off, but that's all right. I'm gonna move you up here, and basically you're gonna get sacrificed a little bit to deal a little bit of damage. Move you up here. Basically, the reason for the movement, even though we don't really need it, have you done your thing? You have. Is because I want to get them a lot closer so they're in range of the remaining bugs. So there's an attack here. You are Stinger Bill. Let's see what type you are. You are which one? That was the right one. A body blow. Directly in front. So that wouldn't be the right one because you actually had different range. Maybe the body blow has different range than the range of movement. That's probably what it is. So yeah, we saw another special move, the body blow there. Did quite a bit of damage. All right. Oh boy, the misses are starting. As you can see here, we're on a lot more of an even playing field this time around. And, like, obviously we're still going to win, but it's taken a lot more out of us. We have one bug at near full health, one at half, and two almost dead. One actually died.
I've lost. I lost. I lost. Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to lose. Let me see the script. The bout is over! You've won! Congratulations!
No reason to hold back.
Keep going!
We can keep going.
To the second round!
I'm sorry, I just don't have the same energy this guy does. I cannot announce the same way this guy does. Doesn't matter how much I enjoy this, don't have that guy's energy. Just not gonna happen.
I'm pretty tough.
Are you now? Now, do I have the absolute most efficient strategy for my movements and how I play this? No, of course not. Sure, there's much easier ways of doing this. This is just what I found that worked for me in my test run. Like I said, I didn't originally do this in my initial playthrough when I was a kid, so the test run was my first exploration into it. So I'm gonna move you up here. Take a little bit of damage. But I want to do that so that I can get you up here. I was hoping that would have finished you, because that would have made my life a lot easier. Oh well. It's like one of my bugs is not going to get an attack off. When you start noticing that 2 hits is not usually killing enemies, but leaving them with almost no health left, you know that you need a little bit more attack power, because you're putting yourself in a disadvantage by not being able to take them down in 2 rounds. All right, when they actually start targeting and dealing damage to your king, that's when you know you have to start playing a little more defensively. As you can see, there's the scissor throw attack. Took that one out. It bounced it over my other one, which I didn't even know could happen, and threw it out of bounds. So that's unfortunate. Which one do I want to kill here? I am going to move up here. We'll kill this one. You can attack that one. You can finish off this guy before he does any more damage. And hopefully I have enough damage to take him out. And I don't. So I really need to run my king back here, because that can happen just like that.
Of course I wasn't gonna lose.
So we got 7 experience, I guess, for killing 2 of their bugs? I would assume it would be more than that. But yeah. So I was too aggressive. Now we gotta start from the beginning again. Doesn't really matter because we still got the experience. We obviously don't get the guaranteed, whatever it was. No. So we don't get the, like, the guaranteed stat boost for finishing that round, that second round, but we did get it for the first round that we finished off. That layout is okay. I'm going to sneak through this one and see you back in round 2. Okay, on to round 2 once again. Now, was I outplayed? Yes. Did I wager that I could probably survive that attack? Yes. Did I fail at that? Yeah. So, like,
it's always the same old story.
There's a lot of give and take and no small amount of luck when it comes to how your parameters just happen to line up. So let's go for the same start. I don't think I'm going to change the start too much here. But this time I'm going to try and avoid getting flipped. You'll notice how the intro usually plays out the same way if you play the same way. That'll be kind of an interesting note to think about as we continue to go through this. We finished off that one. Now, I don't want to take you and move you here because this guy will be able to throw me out of the arena. So I do not want to do that. So instead, I'm going to jump to this side and attack this guy. I'm going to move you all the way up here. There's no advantage of attacking from behind. Ow. You've already got your attack in. I'm going to move you up. And I'm going to be extra cautious, and I'm going to move you into a defensive position. So sadly, I'm going to lose that bug, but that's all right. I'm going to move up here, and we're going to go for the jumping stab to do damage and take no damage in return. Going to move you over here. Attack this guy. Well, the idea was that if anyone was going to lose the roll, it would be him. And so I would have a free and clear attack on this guy to finish him off. And you can go and finish off that guy. See how this round's going substantially better for me? Why did you go there and do it? That's just stupid. Okay, now the reason for my hesitation here is because he can do that attack again right away if he wants to. That spin around attack, and he does hit a lot of the areas around him. So I'm going to go for that again. As you can see, it's doing a lot more damage than it did when I showed it off a couple episodes ago. Aw, not enough damage. Another one down. He's going to go for the attack that does decent damage there. That was a smart move. Let's move you up here. We'll go for the last jumping stab we have here to avoid taking damage. Move you up here. See if we can finish him off with this attack. And there we go. So yeah, as I said before, once we start to get to a point where the enemy can actually kill you,
There has to be some kind of mistake.
we're going to have to start to be a little more defensive at times. Go, get all the nice stat ups.
The bout is over. You've won. Congratulations.
Another one down. On to round 3.
Woo! Things are really heating up in here. Time for the third round.
We might start playing around with some different start formations if we start running into trouble, even if I'm playing a little more defensively. Might be a good idea to check what type of attacks we're dealing with. This guy I really don't like because he attacks from a range, and even though the AI is dumb and doesn't do it every time, he can deal a lot of damage and take none in return. The sticky net ability I really dislike because it really screws with your movement. And then, of course, we've got a healer, and then a couple that I have as well. So not really my favorite team to go up against, but that's all right. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the same intro. I considered moving up a lot more, but that's fine. We'll go for the same one for now. And see how it plays out.
There you go.
They're starting to do more damage to me than I am doing to them. So that's getting to be a problem. What kind of stats do you have? 78 attack. And you had good defense too. So let's bring you up here. So I'm not going to be able to kill him with another single attack. Let's have you attack this guy. Perfect. We'll move you up here. Wow. You do a lot. You have massive, massive defense. I was hoping for the kill. I didn't get it. But on the off chance that I didn't, I am now in a much stronger defensive position by having 4 bugs all in a row like this. The reason why this is a lot more of a defensive ploy is because I can now move any of my guys one position over and have access to almost that entire line. So let's go and move you to here. That hit in there. Move you up. You take care of that thing. Now does that... I was hoping for the death. I was really hoping for the death. If I had got the death, I would have gone after this guy, but instead, we will just go for that one, and that's fine.
Rats.
Ow, that's a lot of damage. Let's go for you. You see how when you fight others that are the same, like the heart roller types, you end up seeing a lot of trading back and forth of the stats. Like basically one will have the defense one round, and then the next round, the other one will have the defense. Let's finish you off. I've got 3 left.
Not bad.
Versus your 1, so I don't have any qualms about actually getting this to all work for me. Use a jumping slash here. There we go. Done and dusted. And again, everybody gains experience. It's a lot nicer to have everyone gaining experience from these as opposed to having, you know, only your survivors gaining experience. Pawn, knight, rook, and queen. They all gain stats.
The bout is over. You've won. Congratulations.
I kind of like the design of giving you stat ups every time you complete a round, because the idea is that, say you get to round 4 and we die, well, we'll gain more stats as we go through the tournament on the way back up to round 4. So it kind of prepares the player to get...
Now we're getting to the best part. Here comes the 4th round.
Well, I lost my words with that expression. Why? Why the dumb anime face? Come on. But yeah, it'll... I'm done. What the hell's with the face? I'm broken. I have no idea what I was talking about. Now I can focus. As you can see, this guy has 3 rollers and a beetle. This is going to be a tedious competition here. Let's move you up here. Now I'm hoping that their stats aren't super high, so that I don't get annihilated, because they get basically a free hit off and I have to defeat all of their stuff first. Luckily, they start playing defensively right away, which makes my life a lot easier. But yeah, you can see, like, we are going to end up being in a lot of trouble. Might not, like, I'm gonna have to obviously do some rounds against these guys off screen in order to get up to the right level that I should be. But I think this will be the last one that we'll do right now. And for later, we'll have to go and actually play some more of the actual video game before we decide to... Really? Before we decide to do more rounds of this. I might lose this, to be quite honest. Well, there's death to me. There's death to you. Now, this is the type of situation where you go, oh, that charm beam ability might be worth it for the little bit less experience. Because right now I'm trying to fight 4 enemies that are at full HP, and my guys do not have that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here and I'm going to use Charm Beam. And it failed. If it fails, you don't lose any HP. Oh, it's not that it failed. His thing blocked it, I think. I should have just used it against this guy, but I wanted to get the one that actually had the roller so that I would be in better shape. All right, we're going to move you here. Go for the hit. Now, one thing to note about the jumping stab is you can see that its range is only in the cardinal directions. So I can't move here and then hit him with that. So in order to do that and not take a hit, I'm going to miss and it doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, I'm probably going to lose this one here. This round is going absolutely horribly. And my king is in very... Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, I'm not dead. And I'm dead. Or I'm not dead. Okay, so... Oh yeah, I can't move there. So yeah, the special move Charm Beam has the same cardinal direction roll, so I actually cannot use it from up here now that they've moved. So I have no choice but to attack this guy or do nothing. You'll notice that my king has got his roller back. Not that that's really going to matter anyway. Would you stop missing, please, video game? It's kind of frustrating. Yeah, the miss rate in here is really stupid. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. And it's not going to kill him. I'm basically dead. There's nothing I can do to avoid death at this point. You could have ended me right there, buddy. You decided not to... Is the video game really that dumb? Okay, the video game isn't that dumb.
Like I didn't see that coming.
So yeah, we got nothing out of that. So I'm gonna do some more rounds of this. See, this is one of the things. Like, rank D was way too easy. So I figured, oh, let's go on to rank C. But rank C is a lot more challenging. Take a look at our bugs here. Can we feed them again? We cannot. I'm going to give them one more piece of food. Just throw on fast forward until they, you know, for a minute and a half or so. And then I'm going to go in and I'm going to try again, gaining some experience as we go on the first 3 rounds of that. Okay, round 4, take 2. Let's try this one again. Now, in between, as I went through the round to get back here, I did gain a level. So we're now level 4. And like I was saying in the previous episode, we do not want to finish this round until we were at least level 5. So even if I win this, we're not going to be ending right now. But as you can see, his strength, my Crescent Beetle, is almost maxed out. 100 is the max for any stat save for HP. And also, I didn't plan this, but 420, you know, light him up if you got him. What else? Let's get my camera back where it's supposed to be here. What are my stats looking like? We got 82. Not bad. No parameters. There we go. The heart rollers are a lot more kind of balanced, a little more defensive. And, well, we had 420. Now we got 69. Perfect. All right. Stop you there. Now I'm going to take a more defensive route here. Normally I would leave the king back here, but we'll end the turn here.
How about that?
We'll move you. No. I'm going to move the king first. Put the king over here. Now, I use my king far too offensively. I really should not use him as offensively as I do, but that's fine. We're going to kind of barricade him in here so that he doesn't take a whole whack ton of damage. Nope, that's not the character I want to use. Thank you. Yeah, it auto-selects whoever you're going to use next after you take a turn. It's kind of weird that way. Really wish it wouldn't do that, but... When your opponents start getting to be this powerful, you're going to... This is unfortunate. I really want to get him into the action. He's got a huge attack stat. Hey, look, they're going to trade him back and forth. Well, that was helpful. No damage was done. Again, no damage is done. Well, now I got him dead. But yeah, I've put some of my characters in better situations to protect against that. Let's go for that attack there. The one thing I noticed with jumping stab, trying to use it on my way back here, is it seems to miss a lot. And I know he does a lot of damage, so I'm just going to let him actually deal that damage. You really want to narrow down the enemies, because having one less bug on the field means you take less damage, and that's exactly what we need. Also, the E's above our characters indicate which ones have already taken an action. I haven't mentioned that earlier. Go. My king is exposed now. Get rid of your shield. And these two can have a slap fight. You're dead. You're dead. Let's have all 3 of these guys attack. Oh, not yet. Let's move you here. Have you take the first attack. I want to finish this guy off this round here. I'm hoping... I'm going to move my king back and have him hopefully finish this guy off. You didn't die. Why didn't you die? That's unfortunate. I'm gonna have to waste this attack. And we're gonna move you up, and we're gonna go for the jumping stab, and it never works. The last like 6 times I've used it, it's missed. I kind of give up on it at this point. I don't know why the miss rate is so insanely high when you do this. It's kind of stupid. Unless your stats are like totally dwarf your opponents, you're going to end up in a lot of pain. That was a lot closer than it needed to be. I definitely need to gain more stats before we'll be ready to continue. I'm going to move him over here in a defensive ploy because now this guy is in the position to miss with jumping stab again. See what I mean? Almost as if I can predict what's going to happen. Why is the miss rate so high? What are your stats at? Your defense isn't that high, really. One of the things about like the random aspect of this that really bugs me, yeah, you get this fill hole. It's only active when you actually have a thing, but you can't use it. Like you can't select anything. I've seen images of there being holes on the battlefield, but in my entire test run, I did not see this one time, and I went through every level of it. Ouch, that's a lot of damage. Thank you. We barely survived.
How could I have lost?
All right, we got some more stats. That's nice. I really wish they wouldn't play the exact same cutscene after every victory. We're going to continue to round 5, and then we're going to forfeit. Looks like this guy's from Vidan.
It's the final round.
But yeah, we'll just load in everyone from before, and then we'll take a look at what kind of levels and what type of units we're dealing with here.
Let's see what you've got.
So level 3, see what I mean? Like we're already level 4 and we're struggling with them, and they're level 3 and 4. They've got a healer, which we're going to want to take out. They've got a bomb, cannon blast, 2 cannon blasts. That's unfortunate. Their healer is the king. That's terrible. Guess we're not targeting that guy right away. But yeah, let's see, what are our stats at here? Yeah, we're going to have to probably go through that probably 2 more times because I want to be at least level 5 before I leave here, if not level 5.5-ish. So we're going to give up. And we will come back to that after I do another couple of rounds off screen. So anyway, I will see you in probably half an hour or so. Well, it'll be seconds for you, but it'll be half an hour for me. And then we'll finish off the last level here. Okay, on my way back, we ran into a new status effect that I didn't get to show you the actual footage of, but this is Sticky Net. It comes from one of these guys. And basically what it does is it's supposed to limit where you can move. Like I can't move up here for some reason, but I can move back. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but yeah, it kind of limits your movement and makes things a little more tedious. And we're back for the final match, round 5 of rank C. Now, I've went through, I think, about 3 or 4 times, actually, to get myself up to level 5. So you can see where my stats are. We've just barely got to level 5. Once we finish off this one, we are not going to be able to do rank B for quite some time. We're gonna have to do a lot of leveling up. Well, not leveling up, but a lot of beating our bugs as we continue through the game. The maximum level that we can obtain is level 6, so we're racing toward that. But in order to get enough stats in order to survive and to defeat all of our enemies in rank B and above, we're gonna need higher stats. Anyway, while I was doing things, going through the battles over and over again, I realized that I should probably actually use some strategy. And this is pretty much how my test run went. So basically, my new opening maneuver is to go with this pattern. What this will do is it puts one character in the front, and they, unless they happen to have a lot of ranged attackers, means they're not going to get a lot of hits in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move you up here. We'll get you right in on the action. It's a bomb roller, so it's not quite as high as me, but if you can take a look, your stats tend to be lower, but a lot of the other ones, yeah, they're pretty much on par. As you continue to go through a lot of the areas, or a lot of the rounds that we've already been through, you'll start to come across your own individual strategies based on which bugs you're using and how they seem to work for you and how their stats have grown. And that will basically be different from round to round. So I've shown you how to scrape through when you're weaker, and I've gotten myself to a point where a lot of the rounds are getting easy enough. When we get to round B, or to rank B, they won't be easy anymore. They will be hard again. So like I said, we're going to be having to pick up a whole bunch of food in order to get decent enough stats. Nope. We'll move you up. Can't attack yourself. Not what I was trying to do. All right, so we'll move you up here. Can't do anything. And again, as I said before, if you keep kind of a line like this, it will benefit you a lot more than you might think. Limits where they can move around, and it limits how many people they can have attacking you at any given time. All right, so the heart rollers tend to do less damage, so I'm going to have him take out the lower HP enemy here. We're going to move you up here. Actually get a hit off, which is nice. Finish you off. Move you over here. Get one more hit in. Almost finish you off. Oh. So the snail has a nice bomb. There's the healing ability of the lady beetle there. So you dropped your bomb. You're now not really as much of an issue. So let's go over here. Go for that. I'm not going to be able to kill you, you know. Let's go and finish this one off here. Won't. Yeah, I didn't think I'd quite get it this round. That's what you're for. And I'm not going to bother moving. We're just going to attack you here. I almost killed you. And now you're dead. But yeah, things are going a lot better the longer we kind of maneuver around. We're going to back you up. Not that it really will matter, because we should be able to finish you off this round anyway. But you just want to keep them out of harm's way. And there we go. That is round 5.
No way.
Yeah, that really did take a while. I had to set one controller on, get that one all start charging up because that one was dying. I had to hook up a whole new second controller so that I could continue to play.
Oh, he's done it! We have a new C-rank champion! Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause!
Anyway, for finishing round or rank C there, we get the Murakumo Type S. We had the Type 0 already, or the Type O. Now we have the Type S. If we were to defeat that one again, we would get an elixir. We can buy those. It doesn't really matter. There are 3 more ranks, rank B, rank A, and rank S. We are nowhere close to being able to do any of those. So for now, that's going to do it for the Insectron. As I was saying before, as we continue to progress through the rest of the game here, we will be putting points and feeding our bugs along the way. I'll mostly do it off screen. My controller is giving me a lot of grief today. This is why I use the other controller normally, because this one has joystick issues. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this one. Next time, we could go to Verdan, go to the Cancer King ruins, and try and finish off the chapter. However, there's a vacation I've been meaning to go on. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.